So this video is actually a little bit different from what I normally do. It's a recap of my 28 kill Rebirth PR. I wasn't really expecting to have a game like this. It's actually kind of a funny story. I was having some sleep paralysis. Oh, hold on. I think this guy actually has a pretty good death comp.
That always happens.
So I went to bed at like 9 p.m. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning with some sleep paralysis and some really bad nightmares. And I just woke up and was wide awake. So I was laying in bed for a little bit, got up, and I was like, well, I guess I'll get up and get some editing done. So I woke up, got a couple of TikToks edited, YouTube videos, all that kind of stuff. And then it was probably about 5 in the morning at that point. So I just started to play a couple of Call of Duty games. And I had heard that a lot of people play early in the morning because the lobbies are easier. Mutex does that. I mean, there's a lot of bigger professional players that do that, and they are absolutely right. I would have never dropped 28 kills in a Rebirth game playing at the hour of night that I usually do. I play during the absolute demon hours. So this was a weird change of pace for me. I just did random fills. I got 2 randoms on my team that weren't very good, so I took most of their kills throughout the game, and everything just kind of lined up really well for me. Bottom line is, if I could wake up early in the morning every day and play at this time, I absolutely would, but it's just not very realistic. 28 kills is a great PR. Did I get it in a super easy lobby? Absolutely. I would have never done this, ever. I can never drop 28 kills in the lobbies that I usually get. But, you know, I had a good time and I had a good morning. I didn't really get any games that I got less than like 12 or 14 kills or something like that. And this was obviously the best game that I've ever had. Even doing better than my Verdansk games. My Verdansk PR at this point of recording this video is still only 25, which I'm on the way to beating as fast as I can, but I haven't been able to do so yet. I think my solos PR is 23, which is getting close to my quads PR, so I think I really just need to figure out trios and quads in Verdansk. Anyway, in this video, I'm using the C58, which is my new favorite primary weapon, and I'm using the Bullfrog, which has been my favorite secondary for a while now. Usually on Rebirth, I'm using the Cold War MP5, but something about the Bullfrog just feels really nice. It has some great range, it has some great up close. It's overall, I think, the best, most useful SMG in the game right now in terms of being an all-around great backup weapon. If you get caught with your pants down far away or up close, you're in a decent position to outshoot somebody if you have a little bit better position or something like that. So overall, I really like the Bullfrog. C58 does feel like the new AMAX. I kind of hate saying that because the AMAX was my favorite weapon for so long, since like it came out basically.
How did we keep getting me?
So to have the AMAX kind of nerfed into the ground to where you can't even use it anymore, and then you use the C58, it does feel very similar. I'm not a big fan of the Cold War optics, but overall I'm really happy with the C58. A lot of people are using the Farah right now because it has literally no recoil. I'm not really a big fan of it. I feel like for me specifically, my playstyle lines up with the C58 a little bit better. A lot of people are using the Krieg right now too, and I'm also just not a great fan of that weapon. So right now I'm basically using the C58 with either a Bullfrog or a Cold War MP5, and that's pretty much all I'm running unless I'm sniping. In which case most people are using the Swiss. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't ranked it up very much. So I'm still using the Car 98 with the Bullfrog or an XM4, but I feel like the sniping category is probably a discussion by itself. I hope to do some more videos like this in the future. I don't do a lot of long form content.
Ooh, bro.
Because I'm still kind of doing this thing part-time. I'm really excited about this gameplay. The story behind it I thought was a little bit interesting, and I get to talk about some of the loadouts a little bit, which I don't do very often. If you like the loadouts I'm using in this video, I'll put them in the description for you guys to check out. There's still a little bit of gameplay left in this video, but I just want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you like the video, and leave a dislike if you don't really like this kind of content. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.